morning all. Good morning all, as you're coming in to Danny's back in active class. I'll be with you in just 30 seconds. As you're logging on, I'd like you to share and like this page straight away if you can, please, guys. Good. Morning. Good morning, everyone. How's your week's been? I've had a busy week, rained off week on Wednesday. No clients Wednesday due to the rain. Been a busy week other than Wednesday. But made good time up, good use. So rather than doing nothing, which I've got no chance of doing nothing anyway, especially having the two boys, twins, I made good use of tidying up and doing bits and pieces around the house upstairs. Okay, so as we're tuning on, everyone, give us a thumbs up. Just make sure that everyone's tuning in. Is Danny's back in active class this morning, all geared up for core conditioning. People with lower back pains, back problems, this is what you want to do. If you want to get a general basic fitness under your belt, this is another one. Good little routine for everyone. Home training as well. You can do every exercise from home. Bare equipment as well, which I'll go through. As everyone's coming in now, like I said, I'd like to repeat myself. Just share for me and like. So then loads of people, hopefully get loads of people just coming in and having a look, see what it's all about this morning. Right, what we'll do, we'll go through the equipment. So as most of you know, don't need much. Most of you have already got it as well. I've gone around a few clients this week, and most of you have all got the equipment now anyway. I've gone out and got bands and weights and bits and pieces, which is great, fantastic. So in terms of equipment this morning, we're only going to need a cushion or a pillow, whatever you've got. These are all optional, these bits and pieces. Kettlebell, you got one of them, fantastic. Dumbbells, doesn't matter what weight, you can still work extremely hard using dumbbells. Everything's done nice and slow, so we're controlling it all from the TVA and pelvic floor down here. These are 1.5s. If done correctly, nice and slow, I can still get a good workout out of them. Okay, so they're optional. You've got bad necks, you can use your pillow or your cushion, or I've got a little block here which I can put down underneath my back, on my neck should I say, so it's just nice and supporting from the neck, especially when we do ab crunches. Haven't got dumbbells or kettlebells today. I've got my cans of beans. Okay, so we can do exactly what you're going to do again with a kettlebell or dumbbell. Okay, it's not the same weight, but you're going to get something out of it anyway. So you can use these as an alternative. Other major thing you're going to need is a chair. It's for when we do sit to stands. This is optional as well. If you've got a ball at home, yoga ball, Pilates ball, or any kind of deflated object. If not, like I say, revert back to a cushion or pillow. With this, we're going to give that a 25% squeeze when we start certain exercises, especially when we do wood chops as well, sit to stands. Good object to have. More essential, make sure you've got your bottled water. It's warm again out here today, sun's beaming. Looks like I'll be sweating again. So just have a quick drink. It's always important to hydrate. So the higher athletes continuously are drinking water, flashes through the system quicker, hydrates the body quicker as well. All these people go out buying Lucasades and Powerades and Red Bulls and Monsters full of sugar and all that. You're only going to get a quick fix out of them, and then the energy levels just go like that. So we want to just continuously hydrate. Hydrating gives us the best performance as possible from our bodies. Also makes our brain function 100%. Something you might question that anyway. Okay, so we've got all the equipment that we need. Just for those that are tuning in that aren't new to this, just going to go a quick recap, very quick. Pillow or cushion. Optional, kettlebell. If you've got a block, great. If not, we can use a pillow or cushion for the back of the necks. Optional, chi ball, if you've got that. So we're doing a little squeeze. Again, optional because you can revert back to a pillow or a cushion. Dumbbells, any type, any weight, provided it's not over 5 kg. So they're good. And alternatively, rather than using the dumbbells or kettlebell, got the cans of beans. Got the chair in the background as well for our sits and stands. And one thing I forgot to mention is when we do our step ups. So when I do our step ups, make sure you've got something that you can step up and down. If you haven't, don't worry. There is an alternative which I'll show you along the way. So we've just got about 2.5 minutes. As we're all logging on now, getting ready to go. Make sure you've got everything ready. Got your bottle of water. We're going to do a warm up as per usual. Warm up consists of the whole body, just mobilising the whole body. Just getting us ready for our main event, which is the circuit. We do again 13 different stations. For those of you who have followed me all the way from the start of lockdown, doing the Back and Active class, which is again free. We are going to change the order today. So those that are all geared up, ready to go for squats, forget it. We're going to change it. We're going to go straight into ab crunches this morning. So get yourself ready on the floor for that one. But before we do all that, we're also going to do a warm-up. So we do a warm-up. We then have 30 seconds to a minute break just to hydrate. It's a warm day for me outside, if you're outside that is. Then we're going to do our circuit, round 1 of 13 different exercises, all geared up for home use that we do in the day-to-day activities without you realising. So we're gearing up and strengthening up the core muscle groups and avoiding the lower back. We'll do that once round, then we have a small rest, then we'll do that twice, another round. Once we've done it twice, small rest, then we're going to go into our cool down, which is all nice, easy mobility and stretches for the lower back. So I hope everyone's raring to go this morning. Anyone new, even if you're just coming on and then it's not for you, coming back off, just give it a like, give it a share for me. So that it might be not for you that's interested, might be other people that are looking to take part this morning. Okay, so thumbs up everyone. Last time, share if you can. We've got 30 seconds. I'm just going to shut the door just behind me, well, in front of me, should I say, not behind me. And then we're going to get ready to go. Okay. Having again problems with YouTube, so apologies with that. For some reason it keeps freezing. I've got no idea. It's just a problem with the might be the atmosphere of Wi-Fi. I'm not sure at all. So we're going to get going. We're going to start off with our warm-up, mobilising from top to bottom. Okay, enjoy everyone. That's it. Give it a good go. Okay, here we go. So let's loosen off, let's get going. Just marching on the spot. Getting our bodies going. Loosening off the arms. Good. And then we can start with the arms. So let's stretch our arms up, round and down. Good. Stretch your arms. Good. Do 2 more. Good. And relax the arms, shake them off. Good. Okay, let's go in with the shoulders. So it's back and round, up towards our ears, back, round and down. See if we can try and keep our arms straight down by our sides. So we're not trying to go out that way with the arms. Try and keep our arms down by our side. Mobilising right through the shoulders. Good, and change direction. Good. Again, apologies at the moment through the YouTube channel. We seem to have problems every week on the YouTube. Good, last one. Good, shake the arms off. Okay, we're going to bring our chins towards our neck, just rolling over to the side. Good, down and across the other side. Just mobilising through the neck. Good. Good, just rotating round. From side to side. Good. Last one. Good. And relax there. Good. Okay, just get the arms pumping up a little bit more. Good. Okay, and this time we're going to do it into an arm stretch, so a chest stretch. Elbows in, chest towards our head towards our chest as we open up nice and tall, and then bring our head back down. So we're coming up nice and tall, and then back down. Up nice and tall, and then back down. Good. That's good work. As we open up the chest, try and relax our shoulders down. Good. That's good work. Good. I'm getting messages coming through. They're frozen. Last one. Good. And shake the arms off. Good work. Good. Okay, bring our feet hip width apart, just coming up into the side bends. Good. Down. And change side. Good. So it's just a mobility movement we're doing here.
It's not even letting me do the cursor.
Good. Just keep it moving. One more each side. Good. And relax the arms down. Good. Okay, marching off again. Good. And this time we're going to go into heel digs and bicep curls. So just heel digging in, bicep curls. So keep elbows tucked in if we can. Bring the wrists up towards the chest. Good. And into chest press. So really got to reach out this time. Reach out to in. Good. Keep squeezing. Good. Reach out, reach out, reach out. Good. And into shoulder press. Go reach up towards the sky or your ceiling. Reach up. Keep the heel digs going. Get ourselves in a little rhythm. Still having problems with YouTube. Good. Last one. Good. And shake off. Well done. Good. Okay. So this time what we're going to do, we're going to go into a squat, into an arm sweep. So coming down into squat, arm sweep, stretch our arms right the way up. Stretch. And then back down. Stretch. And then back down. Good. Nice and tall. Come up onto the toes. This time, make ourselves as tall as we can. So really stretch up. Good. Last one. Good. And shake the arms off, shake the legs off. Good. Okay. So what we're going to do this time, we're going to increase the intensity a little bit more. So on the spot, we're either going to go for a fast-paced march or slow jog. We'll do that for 15 seconds, just to get the blood pressure up, not the blood pressure, the heart rate up a little bit more. We go 3, 2, 1, off we go. So just pumping the arms through a little bit, get the legs pumping up. It's good. Keep it going. If you want to do in a slow jog, you can. So into the slow jog on the spot. Good. Go 3, 2, 1, and ease down. Good. Shake everything off. Nice deep breath in. In through your nose, and out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. So we're trying to get as much air into our lungs as possible. Good. We're going to do that one more time. Again, we increase that intensity a little bit more. So if you went into a fast-paced march, can you go that little bit quicker this time? We go 3, 2, 1, off we go. So really pump them arms, get the legs going. Good, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Slow jog if you need to. Keep your head up as we're doing this, so don't look down. Shoulders back. 3, 2, 1, and ease down. Well done everyone, good. So that's warm up done. Shake everything off, nice deep breath in. Out from your mouth. Good. So this is a time we're going to have a quick 30 seconds to a minute. Get your drink in, get ourselves ready. We're going to start off with ab crunches this morning. We're changing the routine, okay? So for those that are all geared up, ready to go into a squat, we are not doing that. Okay, so that's all ready to go. I'm going to have a quick drink. Okay. For those that are just coming back on YouTube, apologise. Got no idea, out my hands I'm afraid. He does it every week, but it's all working good now, hopefully. So any problems, just give a message through if I'm flickering again. Facebook is all good. Okay, so we're going to start with ab crunches. We do a 45-second workout. You'll hear the whistle go. That means we're going to begin. When you hear the whistle again, that means we're going to stop. You have 30 seconds rest. Then we go on to the next exercise. For those that are new, I'll briefly go through it, but I will go through it more in detail as we're going along through the exercise, okay? So, otherwise I don't want to spend all day explaining what we've got to do on each one. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is ab crunches. So you're going to have one leg out straight on this one this morning, one leg bent. With your legs bent, make sure it's in line with your hip. We're going to relax all the way down. Going to have the hands by the side of the head, and then we're just going to draw a chin towards the chest, crunching through the tummy. Okay, so everyone ready? Here we go. So let's start this Saturday off with a good workout. So as we're coming up, we're just drawing the chin towards the chest, crunching in through the tummy muscles. If you feel the neck starting to pull and yank, this is where you put your pillow behind you, so you can rest your head down. Good. We're working the one side for now. On the second round, we change legs. Have a look at the leg it's extended out. Is your foot going outwards? Is it? If it is, put it back in straight. Good. So we're still crunching in, nice and slow. Look at the movement I'm doing. It's not high. There we go. So we're going to go straight round into press-ups. Okay, it looks like YouTube's off again. Apologies again. Okay, so with a press-up, we're going to go into a box press-up. Feet hip width apart, hands in line. So our thumbs in line with chest. As we draw down, we're coming down into normal press-up. As we come up, we use the upper back muscles to launch up. Okay, so get ourselves set. Here we go. So coming down into the box, really push up through the wrists, up in towards the shoulders. So use the upper back to launch up. Squeeze up, and then back down. Squeeze up, and then back down. Good. So for those that struggle on the floor, you can do it against the wall. Good. So just keep squeezing up through the upper back. Good. You should find your tummy muscles are kicking in. Try and relax your shoulders. Good. Good. Keep it going. There we go. So press ups done. We're now going to come into the wood chop. So with the wood chop, this is where you can get your pillow or your ball. You're going to have a 50% squeeze, start again, 25% squeeze off against the ball. So with the palms pushing against it, feet hip width apart, slightly bend from the knees, coming down, then squeezing across your body. We've got 4 seconds before we start. Here we go. So coming down, then squeezing up. Down, then squeezing up. Good. All the way down, then back up. Here we go. Good. So we're just working through the core muscle groups. So coming down, then up. As we're coming up, pull the tummy muscles in nice and tight. Really stretch up high. If you notice, my pelvis is nice and straight, so I'm not twisting. Going into the wood chop here. We'll work the other side in the second round. Good. We've got 5 seconds left. Good. And stop there. Good work, everyone. Okay, so this time we're going to squats. Squats. I'm going to use the pillow. So I'm just going to have that slightly out in front. Elbows are tucked in. Feet hip width apart. We're going to come down into the squat and then coming up nice and tall. Okay, we're going in 5 seconds. God knows what's the matter with that one this morning. Good, here we go. So dropping down, then squeezing up high. Good. So as we drop down, we want to make ourselves up nice and high and nice and tall on the way up. So we're squeezing up and then down. Good. So shoulders are down and relaxed. I'm putting my body weight in towards my heels. I should feel my tummy muscles as I'm coming up, where I'm being squeezed in, and keeping that hold and that squeeze of 25% with my palms of my hands. Good. As we're doing it, our head up should be nice and tall. Good. So all the weight into the heels and drive up. Good. There's the squats done. Okay, so next two on the floor, we're going to go into a pelvic bridge. So this time, feet hip width apart, arms down, relax your shoulders. Then we're going to work one vertebrae coming from the pelvis. So from the base of our pelvis, one vertebrae all the way up onto our shoulder blades. Then working one vertebrae all the way back down again. Okay. Here we go, there's the whistle. So it's all done very slow and controlled. So as we're coming down, try and work one vertebrae coming down at a time. If you feel your back coming down in big slabs, shut your eyes, just refocus. Concentrate, nice and slowly. Slow, 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 low. Good, and then coming back up. So from our tailbone, we're pushing back up onto the shoulders. My shoulders are relaxed, my toes are relaxed on the floor. So as I lift my pelvis, you keep your toes down flat.
5
Good.
seconds until we cover.
We're nearly there. Here we go, well done. So we're going to roll over onto our fronts. We're going to go into our back extension. So from here, arms out into U shape, head stays down, shoulders away from the neck. Okay, so remember with the feet, we're going to point them outwards. Okay, we've got 6 seconds left.
5 seconds until burn.
Good. Here we go. So I'm just going to lift gently, gently, gently off the floor, back down. Again, so the neck stays in line with the spine. So I'm not doing that at the top end with my neck. So I'm keeping my neck nice and long, keeping my shoulders away from the ears. I'm extending up, just working through the lower part of my back. My feet are still pointing outwards. Good. Again, everyone will have different ranges on this one.
5 seconds until recover.
Good. 2 seconds. Good. Okay. Just go into a quick child pose. Good. And then we're going to come back up into a standing position, into your sit to stands this time. So that's where you get your pillow again, or your ball. You're going to give that 25% squeeze. Feet hip width apart.
Until work.
And all we're going to do is gently, gently touch the chair. We're not sitting on it. So it's there as a guideline, just so you can feel it, and then you push back up. So really drive your glutes back, push back up. If you feel like you're sitting on it too much, just gently come forward with your feet, touch, push off. So it's just a gentle, gentle touch and push off. At the same time, you want that 25% squeeze through that pillow. So our body's up nice and tall. Shoulders are back and down. Let's see if we can keep our head up high this time. So head up high. Good.
5 seconds until recover.
Just touching gently, gently. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so that's sit to stands complete. Next one we're going to do, we're going to go into a plank. Okay. So plank we can do against the wall. If you want to do the wall, just remember when you do it against the wall, you use your elbows and your palms to push against the wall while pushing your belly button towards your spine. It works the same as if we're doing it on the floor. Slightly easier, obviously, because you're not gravity. It's not working as hard. Okay, so we're going to go 3/4 plank. Off we go. So from here, chin down, knees apart. So we're pulling in from the belly button in towards the spine. Again, if you look at the hands, my hands are out flat. We're not crisscrossing with the hands. They're down flat with the palms. We keep our head down. We're keeping our body squeezed, so our belly button squeezing towards that spine. We're concentrating on the breathing. Let's concentrate on the breathing. So it's in through your nose and out through your mouth. As we're breathing out, don't let the abs relax. Let's squeeze them in. Good. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to come up this time into a lunge. Okay, if you want to be a little bit more technical with the lunge this time, you can have your hand weights or your cans of food, whatever they may be. So we're going to go into a lunge. So front foot, I'm using my right leg first in front. Body's up nice and tall, shoulders back. When I say shoulders back, we're not trying to hyperextend the spine. We just bring them up, round and down. The back foot is up in the air. And then we're just dropping down gently and coming up high. If you look at my chest and my back, it's in a nice, perfect alignment. Good. So I'm not leaning forwards, I'm not leaning back. Just coming up nice and tall. Good. So just focusing. Imagine you've got 2 planes of glass either side. It's the only movement you can do with the upper body. Good. So it's just working it through, nice and gently. Look how slow we're going. That's good.
5 seconds until recover.
So, and stop there. Well done. Remember, we'll do the other side on the second round in the lunges. Okay, we've got to go back to the floor in an all-4 position. We're going to go into a Superman this time. So, these hip width apart, wrists underneath the shoulders. From now, we're going to slide our right hand out, followed by the left leg. And while we're doing that, imagine someone's got to hold our arm and leg being really stretched out. Here we go. So slide right arm first, left leg comes out. We're going to try and hold that stretch. As we're doing so, like I said, imagine someone's got hold of your hand, right arm in the left leg being pulled. At the same time, you're pulling in your tummy nice and tight. If you feel uncomfortable with the knee, just bring your other leg back in, just work with the arm. But we're trying to work through the whole body. So our tummy muscles are squeezed in. We've got 10 seconds left. Yes, your tummy muscles should shake as well.
5 seconds until we cover.
Good. And then pull back in. Excellent work. So next round we do the left leg. Okay. So we're coming in to lat raises next. So lat raises, I'm going to use the dumbbells. Again, you can use your cans of beans or whatever you've got, food jars. For this one, I'm going to bend our knees slightly, soften the back, and lift the arms up
5
gently.
seconds until work.
We're going to go in 3 seconds. So look at your feet, hip width apart, toes straight, nice and straight. Here we go. So slight bend in the elbows, then coming back down. If you watch my shoulders, they're not coming in towards my ears. So I'm not putting them up and bringing my arms up at the same time. I'm making sure my shoulders are relaxed. It's nice, gentle movements. The slower approach I'm working, the more engaging from the TVA and the pelvic floor, as well as all the other big major muscle groups for the back. So again, there is no rewards, you don't get no trophies.
5 seconds.
We're going as fast as you can. We want everything working nice and slow. Good. Okay, so this lat raise is completed. We're going to go into step ups this time. I've got no step, so what we're going to do, we're just going to be marching on the spot. When you're stepping up, let's try and focus again. I say it week in, week out. You've got your bucket of water in your pelvis. Don't splash that water. So you're focusing coming up and then
5
back down.
seconds until work.
I'll be marching on the spot today. Here we go. So we're just marching on the spot, or you're going up and down a step or a stair. We're focusing, trying to keep that bucket of water in that pelvis. Good. Good. For those that have messaged already, good morning. We're closing in to finishing round 1. Good. So I'm focusing still with that bucket of water. Try not to splash it. Good. By doing that, you're concentrating again. You're activating the big muscle groups. We're nearly there.
5 seconds until we cover.
Good. Good. There we go. So step ups complete. We're nearly there. I've got one exercise to do. We're going to do upright rows just to finish off with. So with the upright rows, let's use a kettlebell. If you haven't got a kettlebell, use a dumbbell. Doesn't make much difference. We're going to bend our knees just ever so slightly. So from here, we're going to row it in underneath the chin, then coming back down. Here we go. So rowing it in underneath, then back down. As we're lifting that kettlebell or weight, whatever it is, make sure the tummy muscles are coming in and up, like in a lift. So nice and slowly. Look how slow the approach is. Again, it might be hard, but that's the idea. The faster we go, we're not activating any muscles whatsoever. We could, in theory, making more damage. So again, everything's done nice and slow. We're squeezing up, elbows high.
5 seconds.
5 seconds left. Good. And relax. Well done, everyone. That's the first round complete. Grab a drink,
Timer pause.
and then we get ready for the next round, okay? Okay, so those that have just converted themselves from YouTube to Facebook, apologies. No idea what's up with YouTube this morning. It's just one of them things, I guess. I must admit, week in, week out, YouTube doesn't seem to be working that well. So might have to think of a replan what to do on that one. But I'll think about the plan and we'll come back to you on that. While you're having your rest and having a quick drink, now's the time again. If you've got the opportunity and you've got something close to you, just say good morning, give me a little wave. Nice to know who's doing it with me today. Also, is it good?
5 seconds until work.
Also, it's good if you can.
Timer resumed. Timer paused.
Here we go. It's also good if you can share it, like it, pass it on to the next few people. Okay. Everyone good? Everyone ready to go? Okay, so we're going to start round 2. Loads that are just coming in. Apologise, like I said, from YouTube. YouTube is having an off day. Who knows? Perhaps doesn't want to play today, play ball. So we're going to go again. First exercise is ab crunch. So remember what leg you started off. It was normally the right leg. So we're going to lead out with the left leg this time. Okay, it's done nice and slow, so we can work through the tummy muscles. Everything we're doing, gearing up for, is all through the front. We want to leave the back alone, other than one exercise. So out of 13 exercises, 12 exercises, all from the front, not from the back. Okay, so here we go. So first one is ab crunch. We're going to start off with the left leg out flat. We're going to go in 3 seconds. Here we go. So this time, left leg gets out straight, right leg bent. Just make sure with your right leg, it's not too close to the left leg. Just pull it out slightly. So as we're coming up, we draw your chin towards your chest, just gently, and then ease all the way down. If you have neck problems or you feel the neck pulling, just put a block or a pillow underneath. Good, so we're just squeezing up, trying to engage through the tummy muscles. We're breathing out as we're coming up. Keep that neck, keep that chin coming in towards your chest. Good. That's round 2 of ab crunch complete. Okay, so this time we're going to go, let's go into the press up. So we're going to go 3/4 press up. It's the same as a box. Just remember, when we do the box press up, you've got your knees underneath your pelvis. This time you've got to draw your knees back gently, and we're going to drop our pelvis down like it's nearly going to touch the floor. Make sure our thumbs are in line with the chest, and then we're going to drop down, then push up using from my shoulder blades. So again, imagine that ceiling is falling down up onto my shoulder blades. We're coming down, then squeezing up through our tummy, down, squeezing up. Good. Really focus. Imagine that whole ceiling to come down on your upper back. Push up. Use the strength from your wrists coming into the shoulders. Good. You should feel your tummy muscles kicking in. 10 seconds left.
5 seconds until recover.
There we go. Good. So that's press ups done this morning. Okay. We're going to go into wood chop next. Coming up into a standing position. So this time you go the opposite way. I was going from right to left, so this time I'm going from left to right. Okay. So we're going to keep our bodies up nice and tall. Pelvis stays square on.
5 seconds until
Feet hip width apart. Slightly bend the knees. Here we go. So from there, slight squeeze from the ball, then back up. So it's a 25% squeeze. Keep that 25% squeeze. Look at all my body. It's a nice straight position. I'm not twisting. My feet are keeping hip width apart. I'm keeping that ball squeezed at 25%. Good. It feels like it's going to be a warm one today. Sweating already. Good. 10 seconds left. Good.
until we cover.
There we go, perfect. Okay, so that's wood chop completed. This time we're going to go into squats. I'm going to continue using that ball. When we do the squats this time, you're going to have your elbows tucked in a little bit with that ball just slightly in front. Okay, so we're not going to stretch out. So we're going to have that elbows tucked in. You're going to have your feet hip width apart. As we travel down, put all your weight into the heels, okay?
5 seconds until work.
I want everyone's heads up, nice and tall. Good, so elbows are tucked in. We put our body weight through the heels, then we come up nice and tall. We're giving that ball or pillow a 25% squeeze. Then come up nice and tall. Good. Perfect, everyone, good. Keep that ball squeezed. Good. Nice. Make ourselves nice and tall on the way up. Good. You should feel that all coming through your tummy muscles if you're keeping that ball squeezed.
5 seconds until we cover.
Good. Squats complete. Okay, so next two are going to be on the floor. We're going to go back into a pelvic bridge. So again, one vertebrae comes off at a time. Then you're focusing and bringing in one back down at a time. Okay. So, feet hip width apart. Arms down, nice and relaxed. Shoulders away from the ears. So if you want to, draw your shoulders in towards the ears, then melt them down towards the floor. Here's the whistle. So from there, I'm just working one vertebrae up onto my shoulders, then working one down at a time. Good. So focusing again, squeezing one up, and then one down at a time. Again, you should, most people feel on the way down, they feel the back's coming down in slabs. That's why I need you to concentrate that little bit more. Shut your eyes if you have to. Just work one vertebrae at a time, all the way down. Let's keep our toes down. On the way down, people have a tendency to bring the toes up. Good. And roll ourselves over onto our front. We're going to go with our arms out into a U shape. Head stays down. Shoulders back towards our ears. Sorry, back down towards the shoulder blades. Then from there, just going to squeeze up gently and then back down. We're going to go in 6 seconds.
5 seconds until work.
So shoulders down, away from the ears. Let's keep that neck nice and long. Good. So we're going to breathe out as we lift and breathe in as we're coming down. Breathe out and breathe in. Good. See if you can go in time with my rhythm. Toes are pointing out. That's good. We nearly there. 5 seconds.
Until we cover.
Good. We're just going to come up into a nice child pose stretch quickly. Good. We're going to come up into a standing position this time. We're going to go into a sit to stand. So I'm going to use my pillow, cushion or ball, whatever you've got. We're going to go with a 25% squeeze again. So feet hip width apart. There's that whistle. So we're just going to touch, then push back up again. So touch, gently, 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 then push back up. Again, if you watch my knees, they're not travelling forwards. So I'm keeping up nice and tall. Just down, then squeezing up. Good. So 25% squeeze. Shoulders are down, by the way, everyone. Good. So I'm not travelling up towards my ears. Good. Gently, gently, gently. We're dropping down gently, then squeezing up. Touch, then push
5
up.
seconds
5 seconds left, guys. There we go. Good work, everyone. Good work. Okay, so moving on. We've gone from sit to stands. We're now going to move him round. Okay, we're going to go into a plank position. So it's a 3/4 plank. If you want to try the full plank, that's fine by me. Okay, so remember, keep your elbows away and don't interlock the hands. Okay, so
5
hands
seconds until work.
and palms are apart in line with the shoulders. Off we go. So keep your head down, shoulders down away from the ears. Pull that tummy in towards your spine and concentrate on the breathing. So it's in through your nose, out through your mouth. Good. Keep focusing on the breathing. As we're breathing out, make sure you don't let the abs relax. So you keep the tummy muscles engaged. Keep going, guys.
5 seconds until recover.
There we go, well done. Excellent. Those that done the full plank, well done to you. Thumbs up. Okay, so next one is back up into standing. We're going to work the opposite leg in the lunge this time. So it'll be my left leg. So left leg comes out in front. My back heel, which will be my right leg, will come off. My shoulders are down, so I'm not too tense. Relax your shoulders.
Until work.
And then from there, I'm just going to drop down gently and then squeeze up. The whistle's gone. So let's go. So gently, 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 coming down. Squeeze down, then back up. Remember, when we do the lunges, everyone's got different ranges. So some people can get to there, that's fine. That's all you need to do. If it's starting to play up in the hip flexors, hamstrings or quads, don't go so low. Just feel your range. But what we don't do is touch that knee on the ground. There is no purpose for that whatsoever. Other than we're going to do it, if that was a hip flexor stretch, that's when you would touch your knee on the ground. So lunge, keep the chest up high, let's look ahead of us. Good. And stop there, excellent work, well done. Okay, back into the Superman this time. So we're going to go with leading off with a left arm. So hands hip width apart, wrists underneath the shoulders, knees apart, good. Then when we're ready, you'll slide the left, then it'll be the right leg together. Okay, so this time, let's give you a
5
challenge.
seconds until work.
Let's imagine you're balancing a cup of tea or coffee on your lower back. Let's try not to spin it. So left arm, right leg. We're being pulled from one end of the room to the other. Our tummy muscles are being pulled in towards the spine. We're focusing, we're having that challenge of trying to hold that cup of tea or coffee onto the back. If you don't drink none of them, glass of water. Good, keep that breathing going. So it's in through your nose, out through your mouth. Keep focusing, keep challenging. Make sure we don't spill that water, cup of
5
tea or
seconds
coffee.
until recover.
And then slowly come back in. Well done everyone, that's good work. Okay, so we're coming back up into standing position. We're going to go into lat raises. So grab your cans. I might as well use these as they're out. Cans of beans this morning. Okay, so feet hip width apart, bend from the knees. We're just slowly coming up and then
5
back down
seconds
again.
until work.
Okay, we're going to go in 2, 1, off we go. So slight squeeze and then back down. Good, so from the side view, just bringing the shoulders in line with the wrist in line with the shoulders. Slight bend from the elbows. That's good. If you want to get that extra 10% out of the exercise, as you lift whatever you've got in your hands, just gently, imagine you're pouring it out away. Good. So you're pouring the cans or dumbbells down towards the ground, then back up again. So slight bend in the elbows, pour away,
5
then back
seconds
down.
until recover.
just engages that little bit more for your lats. Good, and recover there, well done. Okay, into step ups this time, opposite leading leg. So if you lead off with your right, you lead off with your left. If you're doing no steps, we'll start with the left anyway. We're going into a basic march, making sure we're keeping all the water in the pelvis.
5 seconds.
Good, so we're going in 5 seconds. Off we go. So we're just going into march. I haven't got a step this morning, so we're coming up into a march. Left leg I'm leading off with, or if you're using a step or a stair, use your left leg to lead. Good, focusing, keeping all that water in that bucket. That's in the pelvis. Keep our body upright. So our head is looking up, look across the horizon. Shoulders are down, got my arms pumping, trying to keep that water in that bucket.
5 seconds
Good.
until recover.
If you're perfect, okay, that's your step ups complete. Back to the floor. Oh no, we've got one more exercise. I was nearly going to say into ab crunches, but we started with that. So we're going to finish off with upright rows. So again, if you've got your cans, beans or whatever you've got, dumbbells, kettlebells, we're going to go into the upright rows, but done nice and slow. So feet hip width apart, bend your knees slightly, off we go. Last exercise. So we're bringing that kettlebell up in towards your chin, elbows up high. So let's give yourself a challenge. As you're lifting whatever object it is, can you squeeze your shoulder blades together? Imagine you've got a pen in between the shoulder blades, you're squeezing it tight, then back down. Look how slow and controlled we are. It's all done very slow. So squeeze, up and down, good. Good, keeping the shoulders down.
5 seconds.
Good,
until
5
recover.
seconds. Good, there you go everyone. Good stuff. Get yourself a quick drink.
Timer paused.
Good, so that is the second round of the circuit completed. Have a quick drink. Okay, so once we had a drink, we're going to go back to the floor. We're going to start on our back when we're going to do some knee folds from side to side. Just gently relaxing the back. Okay. Okay, get yourself set, everyone. Okay, we're on to the backs. We're going to have our feet together this time. From there, we'll have our arms out with our palms facing upwards. Relax the head down. From there, I'm just going to rotate the knees from one side up and over to the other side. As we're doing so, we're keeping our shoulder blades flat on the ground. So just feel the stretch going on through the spine. This time we're going to include the head. So whatever side the knees will go, the head will go over to the other side. So just alternating the head away from the knees. Just from side to side. Good, just keep it going, keep it moving. Just feel that lower back stretching. Good. Last couple. So one each way. Good. And relax there. Okay. So right leg is going to go out straight. Put your left foot on your right knee. Use your right arm to pull that knee down. And make sure your left shoulder stays down flat. So just push that knee slowly towards the ground. You stop when you can't go no more. Concentrate on your breathing. So in through your nose, out through your mouth. Good. So we're just focusing, coming down gently with that knee towards the ground. Keep the left shoulder down flat. And slowly come back up. Changing over to the other side. So this time, right foot on your left knee. Bring that arm, the left arm across. Bring that knee down towards the ground. Keeping your right shoulder blade down. So it's nice focusing through your nose and your breathing. In through your nose, out through your mouth. As we're breathing out, see if you can just push that knee a little bit more down. Good, last deep breath in. And slowly bring the knee back up. Well done. Bring both knees in towards your chest. Bring your arms in so you can help. Relax shoulder blades down. Relax the whole back. Feel it melting along the floor. Then from there, going round into circular motion. Just going round nice and gently. Good. Just feel the whole lower back just mobilising. Good. And then change direction. Just little circles. Trying to relax the upper back. Good. And relax there. Well done. Okay, this time we're going to roll ourselves over onto our front. We're going to go into a child pose stretch. So this time we're starting on all four. Then you slowly bring your glutes on towards your heels. Drop your elbows down flat. And see if we can just stretch your arms out that little bit more. And feel a good stretch through the spine from the upper to lower. Again, concentrate on your breathing. Gently come back up into all four position. We're going into cat-cow. So this one, draw your chin towards your chest. Arch the upper back. Then slowly bring your head up and dip the lower back down. So draw up. And then draw down. Good. So if you watch my pelvis, I'm just rotating my pelvis, my pelvic floor, into a posterior and anterior movement. Good. And then slowly come back into a child pose. Good. Just gently coming down. Good. And then come back up gently. We're going to spin ourselves round into a seated position. Right leg out straight. Bring your left leg across. Going to pull that knee, your knee in towards your chest, then look over your left shoulder. Good. And gently come out the stretch. Changing over sides. Draw that knee in towards your chest. Good. And then look over your right shoulder. So again, you should be feeling it down here. Good. And come out the stretch. Well done. up into a standing position. And finish off with the hamstrings. So hamstrings from a side view is right leg out in front, put the pressure on the bent leg, which is your left. Keep that foot down, so not drawing your toes up. If you can't feel it, squeeze your glutes back and draw your chest up slightly. So you feel it in the back of the leg. Good stretch around the back of the leg. Good. Coming up, shake it off, and change over to the other side. Good. So put the pressure onto the bent leg. Left leg comes out in front. Toes stay down. Feel the stretch in the back of the leg. Again, can't feel it. Draw your chest up high. Good, and coming up, shake it off. Good, give yourselves a clap. Well done this morning. Glad you enjoyed it. I believe this is week 8. We've got some background noise going on now, which is probably understandable being nearly 11 o'clock now. Well done again. Thanks for everyone tuning in. Just give me a thumbs up, give me a wave to say that you was here this morning. And again, like I say every week, nice comments back and sharing would be fantastic. Those that are joining from Facebook, from YouTube to Facebook, apologise about YouTube, but we're looking to an alternative for next week. Thanks again, see you soon.